It's Monday, May 14th, 2012. It's week 8, day 1 of Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping. So still this week, 2 more weeks after that, so about just over 2 weeks left, I guess, is on that whole countdown. Today, again, cardio coming off the weekend, so, a little more intense today, but you know what? It still makes you feel great. And here's another thing to look at is, if you're in this and you've got someone with you, a friend, a spouse, a significant other that is looking for a change and they're kind of needing that encouragement and the motivation to do it. It's something that you could actually do with them, or something that maybe you can help them with that encouragement and help them push with what it is that they're wanting to do and needing to do for themselves, because maybe they're not really happy with them. They've got to find that way to start becoming happy with themselves. I mean, that's something that's very important, is to be happy with your life. If you're not happy with yourself personally, mentally, physically, then it's really going to hurt you in your relationships, both personally, professionally, just with friendships, just with, intimate relationships. These are the things that you need to look at and see what parts in your life are lacking, to things that you aren't happy with, and what you can do to change that. But it's something that you need to do. I mean, that's the other piece. You can't change the person that you're with. They need to change. So you need to kind of figure out what you can do with them to help them to move to that next level for themselves. And if they're ready to make that change, what you can do. And look at yourself too, because I've been in the same predicament where I've been ready to change and the person around me isn't. So not only, or they say they are, but so not only am I having to encourage and motivate myself, they're looking for me to encourage and motivate them. And it's something that you need to do back and forth. It's something that you need to do for each other, because my motivation is only going to go so far for me before I basically am going to get to the point that I'm not going to be motivated anymore, because I don't have enough energy for both of us. And it's something that you just, it's such a fine line. But these are things that, it's the big picture that you need to look at. It's the big picture that you need to look for, that you're able to do for you and for other people around you that are looking for that extra step. And again, it's not easy. And, I just on personal, just myself getting in here, coming and doing the Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping, and we're 8 weeks into it, and honestly, days it gets harder, and I can even look at it days that I have pains. Well, especially when I started doing the running with the guys on Sundays, which really can kind of put some pressure on my knee. I just look at it and go, really, do I want to go in today? But I've got to do it. I've got to keep that focus going. I've got to keep that motivation. I've got to keep that encouragement. And it's whatever you can do to help somebody as you're getting through that piece and trying to deal with that and move on, get yourself to that next level, getting yourself to the place in life that you want to be, that place where you're happy with yourself. Because once you are happy with yourself, it can change so many things around you. Now, the other side is that you can start being happy with yourself, and it can start chasing people away. People aren't going to be encouraged because of you being happy, because maybe they are some really down and out grouchy people, and the more happy you become, then the more upset they become, because they don't like what they're seeing in you, because it might be making them feel guilty, because it's something that they want, but they don't know how to get there. They don't know how to ask for help, or they just aren't willing to take the steps that you're taking. And it happens. And not always going to be the easiest, and not always going to be something that's going to, help you through things. But you just got to do the best you can, and you've got to do what you need to do. Because if you're, again, not happy with yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, you're not going to be any help for many around you. And you're not going to be the encouragement. You're not going to be that person that's going to help others when they need it. And you know what? That is really what I believe what we are here to do. We're here to encourage and motivate other people. That's what we need to do. We need to be there for one another. It's those strong friendships and bonds that, we're looking for and we're needing for one another, to really encourage them for whatever it is professionally. They're wanting to start their own business. They're wanting to move up in their job. They're a supervisor. They're a manager. They want to, whatever that next step is, they need that support system around them that's going to say, you can do it. You can do what you put your mind to do. If your heart is set on it, it's something that you can accomplish. All you got to do is just keep pressing forward to get it done. Again, week 8, day 1. And it's just, again, I know you could probably tell on some of these days, there's just some days that I'm even out and I can even use it. And you know what? I have to thank everyone for the encouragement and the motivation that I'm getting from you, all the positive comments that I am getting. In fact, I get people, people ask me all the time, are you noticing a difference? And I mean, I do, confidently, because I'm feeling a lot more confident with myself. Physically, I'm not seeing a lot, but then I run into people all the time. They're saying, every time we see you, you look skinnier. And, again, we're always our own worst critic. And we can't always see things that those around us can see, because we have to look at ourselves in the mirror every day. That's why it's so important to get that positive encouragement and motivation from those around you, the ones that are seeing those changes even when you are not. And it's the good things that help you get to that next level. Again, thank you for following along this journey. It's getting there. Again, week 8, so just over 2 more weeks left to go in the full 10 weeks of Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping. Thank you. Till next time, have a great day.